This is Harlech Castle in Harlech, Wales, obviously. More about it later. This is into the gatehouse.
I love them. See, this is the appropriate.
Up the turret steps. This is the town of Harlech from the tall turret. I don't think you get to see this far very often here. Not a bad golf course area. Headed back down 130 steps.
Very good. Very good.
Boys and their swords, it's universal.
Oh, yeah, I'm bleeding.
This is up here to the prison tower.
With nothing to see it, and then we climbed. Oh,
And we gotta climb up again.
I lied. I didn't see this when I came up there.
Over there's the prison tower that we climbed up to get here. And there's the turret we were on. Probably say it a million times, I can't believe what a beautiful day it is today.
I like the one with my flowers and I'm very green.
Walking around town in Beddgelert, I had a kind of a early supper, late lunch thing in a cafe, and it's not raining, so we thought we'd walk around town some. Beautiful little village nestled in the mountains.
If you want to.
This is the Welch Highland Railway. We're going to try to ride it tomorrow, but it's such a nice day today. I wanted to take some pictures and video of it in case tomorrow's a rainy day. Well, we'll just see what we... Well, this is the view of out the window from our room. At the foot of the bed. There's our little general store, post office, and coffee stop that we made. Here we are, another train ride, another rainy day. On the Welch Highlands Railway to Carnarvon. Not as nice a day as yesterday. It's a rainy day, so can't see very far. Here we are at Carnarvon Castle, which is right next to the train station, so we'll see what we end up doing. We're in a debate right now of whether we've been here before or not. We're not sure. We're pretty sure that that round disc and stuff is where Prince Charles was crowned the Prince of Wales. But we don't know. We're checking it out. We climbed up high. Jennifer wanted to be able to see. I think she actually wants to do one turret over. One, two, three.
Hang on.
Hang on.
You hang on.
I'm not moving anywhere yet.
What's that?
All right, we finally made it to the wall she wanted to try to get to. Oh, we go. We've been up that turret, and we've been up that turret. We've been on that. We've been on that. And it's windy up here. All right, this is our train car. We're in. We're on the train early having lunch, waiting for the train to go, stay out of the wind. They said try to sit in the same seat we sat on the way here, so we're doing our best. On the way home. Today's a drive day. Jennifer's got a road trip planned and we're going to see some of the countryside. This is just a lake that's up near, just to the north of our village and bed and breakfast, and maybe a place we walk. We don't know yet. Well, this is our little coffee shop up here. It's an old church they converted. This is another lake just right here before we get to the A5. I think it is up there. Can never pronounce the names, sorry. Here's some contrast for you. Sun, there's the lake we were just at, down taking some pictures. And over here, and sprinkling where we're at, there's a trailhead right here. Little waterfall over there coming down behind that farm. Standing here in the wind and the cold, waiting for Snowdon to clear. That's it in the clouds. Not that one. It's behind the clouds. Well, that is Snowdon up in the clouds again still. Only peak left in the clouds. I didn't tell you Snowdon is the largest, tallest point in England, Wales. There are taller places in Scotland. Not a bad view for that farm. Another amazing day. We climbed up this hill so we could see if we could get a better view, and Turned out we did.
That's the view, though. The water.
Another train. Looks like we just missed it coming down. Now that is a big slate mine. Well, there's the train. We can't get on today, no space. Well, after our visit in the Snowdon tourist town of Bucklowan, or however you pronounce it, we are going back up to the summit, the opposite direction. We stopped on the side of the road to have a snack, kind of a lunch type thing.
And this is our view.
We had lunch in the car because it's cold and windy.
And waterfall on two sides.
Here we are back in town. Along the lake here. We don't know what that tower is. Here's the station that we stopped at yesterday, and I took a picture of the brewery, and now we're going to go to the brewery. And I can't pronounce the name of the town. Waurfawr, W-A-U-F-A-W-R something.
I can try to say that one.
Yeah, so. Hands, it's weird. On our way home from our chicken and leek pie and kind of bitters at the Snowdonia Brewery, and this is the route that the train takes, and I'm pretty sure that is Snowdon Mountain up there. Give me a minute and I'll try to zoom in. Here's the railroad bridge. That is the cairn at the top of Snowdon, which they say King Arthur defeated a Prince of Wales, and they buried him and put a cairn of rocks up there.
Well, here is the road up to our bed and breakfast. There are no laybys, so if you do meet someone, you're backing down. This is the big road. This is the big part of the road. But up we go and around this way. Down the little lane. And then up here.
Up the hill.
And I'm holding it as still as I can. Everybody's gonna get seasick.
I know.
Watching this video. Around the corner, and
that's the owner's house.
That's the owner's house. This is their bed and breakfast here that we're staying, and there's our parking lot. Right with that for a view. Not a bad deal.
Who says it doesn't rain in Wales? One last train here. We are in Conway, visiting the Conway Castle, and then there is the entire city wall is still intact, and so we're going to walk that and get the information. I'll tell you how big it is. Okay, these are the city walls that we guess we can walk all the way around, and then there's the castle. Another amazing day. The video I took out of our hotel window was this morning, about the time we went to breakfast, and right now it's about noon. This is the Great Hall. Fireplace. Obviously there used to be a floor here. Probably a big stained glass window there. "91 feet deep well." There are 4 towers around this, and Jennifer thinks she wants to climb them all. see. The wall is down around my thigh with no guardrails. There's the city walls. Tower number 2.
That's it.
We flunked step counting, so
To the chapel.
there was at least 100 to the chapel, so we're guessing 130. Looks like some lawn bowling down there, or at least practice. And now we are just going to walk along the walls of the castle. We were up that turret, and we were up this one. This wall goes all the way around.
Mwyn derbyn bendith a chymeradwyaeth y brenin. Does ond gobeithio bod Edward wedi llwyddo I ail-stocio'r selar o win. Inside Conwy Castle sits King Edward I. Troublesome in-laws are the least of his problems. He's trapped, isolated, surrounded by his enemies. Outside in the Conwy Valley is Madog ap Llywelyn and his fighters. Madog is a descendant of the princes of Gwynedd and is leading a Wales-wide rebellion against the English.
Alright, that was our Conwy Castle tour. This castle was built by Edward I in the 1200s. This is the famous Welsh prince, Llewellyn, we can't pronounce his name. Llewellyn. Alright, we're going up on the wall to walk around the town. 1.3 kilometers. The castle and the walls were built between 1283 and 1287. And it says the English invaders lived inside and the Welsh lived outside. Well, this is the tallest tower on the wall. And we thought we were going to go all the way around.
I'm not here.
But not here. So it's a good thing we didn't go up where initially we thought we would, or we would have never made it up here. Well, this is the outer wall. I'm not sure if we can get up there, but we're going to try.
I don't see anybody walking up there, which leads me to think you can't. But maybe we have all that credit forwarding around to do.
There's a tower we were just at up there. Okay. Hall. We are on a hike along the Dath Dinas Emrys, whatever that is, the legend of something. It's a waterfalls that you can hear and up to some viewpoints. Old barn ruins. Here by the water and the river running.
That's cool.
A dragon bench.
That's fun.
No shortage of clear water around here, that's for sure. Especially after the big rains we had yesterday. Wow, beautiful day. There are gates all along the trails. That's how the public access goes through the private land. Public footpath, they call it. Amazing ferns. It's 60 degrees already this morning. And the sun, which we haven't had that combination since first day. Well, we haven't had this warm since the first day in Salisbury.
No warmth. No warmth. Trees and flower girl. Aren't I?
Yep.
Look at those branches, all gnarly. Oaks, see?
Old gnarly oaks and people's farms out there, you know, just
What?
people making a living on farms out there. So some of the mountains are bare. In this case, I don't think that's necessarily it, but rhododendrons have become invasive and taking over, and there's big conservation efforts to dig them out and replant them with native trees and plants, which is what's happening near our guest house. Nice place for a swim if the weather was nicer, although I don't think it gets much nicer. Interesting how there's little shelter barns all along these walls. Jennifer just threatened me if it goes up that mountain, but it doesn't. It goes around that way somewhere. Yep, that's us. Up and over. Well, this is our first traditional style, so we're going to go up and over. Good work. A little bit of a rock scramble to get up this way, but the view looks like it's going to be worth it. That must be the top up there where it's clear. We made it to the top. Wow. You did good. We're up here at Dinas Emery's, which I have no idea how you pronounce it for real, but that's how it's spelled.
Kind of like you're saying Venus.
I know. It's Dinas. Emrys. It's Dinas Emrys. So there's some ruins up here. We think there was a watchtower or an old medieval fort or something up here in the old days. You can see why they pick it. You can see anybody coming from anywhere. Holy cow, an amazing day to be up here. Right there is our guest house in the sun. And the town is around that bend. That is our guest house right on the edge of the sun. I'm guessing the views we get out our window, we're looking straight at our window for our room.
We're looking at that behind us for sure.
And so that is part of what we look at out our window.
One lone tree up there, like our saguaro.
Yep, I see.
But there's the waterfall I thought to take a picture of yesterday at the pullout that you didn't get out. It's coming down that wall over there like a crack. Might have.
Headed back after a snack on the wall, and probably not as many videos and pictures on the way back since we are going back the way we came. Some of the rock scramble path and down by the lake.
There's a legend that the dragon used to be on this hillside. Hang out. That used to be his home up there somewhere. But now there was some battle or something, and he ended up that now he's asleep in the bottom of the lake on the other side of the mountain that we took pictures of on our hike. Like Loch Ness for Scotland. He's supposed to be there nesting.
There's a dragon in there somewhere.
That's what they think. That's what they think. Or that's what legend says.
Up there on that hill's where we were. A little different sun on it right now, isn't there? Here we are back at the first waterfall. And the little stone bridge down there. All done. Back to the parking lot, which had 2 cars in it when we got here. This is it. All done. 2.5 miles we did. Yeah, we could have done that. That was on the... Alright, we're doing a walk along town here. Down to the grave of the famous Beddgelert dog from the story that Jennifer will tell you about when we get there. St. Mary's Church. A contrast of sky. Just really thick clouds. We hope.
Nope, sorry.
We pressed on past the bridge along the river, and it's a nice rock path, really. Well, we went past the end of the flat path, and now we're doing a little bit of rock scramble. Interesting red.
What town is that?
Beddgelert. Who knows if I pronounce it right or not, who cares? But this is on our way back. Little meadow here. Okay, this is the grave of the famous dog, Gerhardt, that the town was named after. That saved the prince's son. That was our walk. We went about 2.5 miles back and forth. I think we went somewhere down in here before we turned around. And back into town.